on the countertop as I'm turning it on. So, welcome to Make It with Mary Construction. This morning we're putting together a construction site. Happy Tuesday, everybody. I've got to go grab my coffee. Yeah, let's get us started off. Now, I did get my guys all set up. Usually, you got me and I'm ready to get out there and get to work. I'm getting a late start today because I had to get the guys set in motion. The guys actually showed up early today, so that's a good thing. They showed up early today and got them all organized and squared away. If you've been following me, you know that I have quite a few projects going on around here. Yesterday, a lot of the large lumber, the poles, were removed from the property, so that is good. I can actually see the back of the property again. It was buried under huge poles, so you know that you've seen me kicking the poles, some of the poles into the fire. If you've seen that latest video, as well as some of the other stuff that I've done. What did I do in the last day? I did put in some gang boxes in the new workout shed. So that is in place. Today I thought we would do the other Lego, which is my, it looks like a skid steer with a bucket on the front, as well as a dump wagon in the back, as well as a crane. It looks like we have a crane and a wrecking ball and maybe some bricks to actually wreck. So we are going to build it all together this morning at our construction site. You've got Mary Burke Live. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Tuesday morning here at the farm. It is a beautiful sunny day. It is going to be hot and humid. I can tell that the humidity is up from yesterday. Yesterday was very dry. Today the humidity is up a bit, so probably have an afternoon shower after that pressure, that low pressure continues to build. So we'll see how that goes, whether or not I get a shower later in the afternoon. Plenty of work to be done around the farm today. The exterior of the addition to the workout shed. If you've been following me. If you haven't been following me, click the follow button. Go ahead and follow me. You know you're on the right account. You've got the real Mary Burke right here live, chatting with you and doing some puzzle work together, some Legos together to get me going, start the day out. So this is the right account. Don't follow the fakes. Make sure you got the real Mary Burke going. So yes, painting the exterior, painting the trim, putting the trim up on the exterior of the addition, working on the inside, getting some of those electric boxes up, some of the electric work ready for the inside, doing that build. That'll be the primary focus today for me when I get outside and start in on my day out there. But I didn't get my morning in because I was chatting with the guys, figuring out what we had to get done outside. So now I get to chat with you guys and put together our construction site. If you were with me yesterday during my live, oops, I keep dropping that same little, I have a grill that has an egg or in a fry pan on the top, but we put together a camper yesterday that reminds me of my own camper. So I have an RV that sits underneath the utility pole out on the side of the property, and that has a part of the farm work that you've seen me do is have that pole barn erected and the roof put on and the utilities run. And that's one of the times that I needed the excavator, the mini excavator. So if you've been following me, you can follow right along and look at all those videos all the way through from where the property started to where we're at today. And it's gonna keep on going, keep on keeping on, because I have that workout shed to do, and I have yet to start in on the farmhouse, because the property also has an 1880s farmhouse. It's from the late 1800s to early 1900s is the farmhouse that's on the property, and it has beautiful hardwoods that were here on the property, milled here, and the floors are gorgeous. Got to get in and sand those all down. The walls have the same wood on it, and the ceilings. So all of that structural integrity is still there. So I'm excited to get on that project too, but that will be later this summer, into the fall probably, but we're gonna see how it gets going. I need my instructions. I don't know about you. And thank you for joining Mary Live. Okay, so I have a book for number one. I have 2 books. Yesterday was 1 book. Today I've got 2 separate books. I have a whole book for the crane. Yes, Crane and Wrecking Ball. And then I have another whole book for my skid steer or tractor, or it's just, I call it the skid steer because of the wheels that are on it. It's got those big, oops, and I'm opening number 2 without looking, so I'm gonna put number 2 away. It's got these style of, it's not wheels, they skid when they steer. So there you go, that type of wheel on it. I don't know which one that goes with, so let me open that up. That's got to be for the skid steer, so let's see. I can't scan the QR code for the directions if you wanted to do it on your phone, but I am a paper person, kind of, so we're gonna do it the old-fashioned way using the book. Thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Live, Making It with Mary, or Make It with Mary Construction. Here you've got me live, you've got the right account. Make sure this is the account that you follow. I hope everybody is having a wonderful Tuesday. You can, it's very hard for me to respond when I am doing something, but I do have questions and answers at the end, so make sure to stay tuned so you can ask your question at the end. You're welcome to put comments in, and thank you for joining me. All right, so we got number 1 is gonna be our tractor and whatever. Oh, I gotta find the little guy first. We gotta put together our guy. Our guy is not in there, so no, the guy is not in there. I got our wheels. Where's my guy? Where's my guy? I got the rims. I got my caution cones. I need a little red hat. The little red hat is in here. Where's the head? I got the legs. I got his legs. He's wearing safety orange legs, which is very good. His hard hat is in there. I need a blue jacket. Here's the blue jacket and his head. There we go. All right, so now I got my guy. My guy. Okay, stand him upright. Make sure that the male parts are ready to go into our shirt. We got a blue zip-up safety jacket. He's OSHA compliant, or will be by the time we're done. So because he's got his orange stripes on him. Make sure I put the head on the right way. He's got a beard. All right. Ooh, and I dropped his head. All right. There we go. He's got, where's his beard? Find the beard. There we are. Stick the head on. Now he needs his hard hat. Yeah. Gotta wear his hard hat. There we go. Get the red hard hat out. And now he has his safety gear on. He is OSHA compliant and ready to go. So I'm gonna put him aside. Let's put him aside. I now need a black 2. Nope, not in there. Not in there. I need my work sign. We have a work sign. We have a caution work sign. All right, where's our caution work sign? Probably that one. So we have our caution work sign. And my guy is now OSHA compliant. There we go. And we need the little stand. Gray. It's gray. It is not black. There we go. And we can now snap our sign. So we have, we are again OSHA compliant, letting any passerbys know that this is a construction zone in a hard hat area. You need to have your hard hat on in the construction zone. There you go. Now we have our cones. 2 cones. So I'm going to need 2 bases. There we go. 2 cones, 2 bases. Put our cones on the base. Snap those in. Let's see. Line it up. So there's 1 cone. And here's the other cone. Welcome to Making It with Mary Construction. We now have our pointy cones right here. So 2 cones along. So we have our caution sign, and we are ready to start our guy, all OSHA compliant right there. All right. Now we need the platform, the chassis or whatever for our skid steer, because it has our knobbies, our axles on the end. We're already got the axles ready to go. And we need our very long yellow rails. So we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 knobbies on one side. It is the same length as our chassis. There we go. All right. So we did one side. Oh, I hope I was supposed to do it on the other side. I wasn't supposed to do it on the other side yet. Did I skip ahead? All right. I can keep it there because I can keep it there. Okay. Fine, I'll do it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to skip ahead a little bit. Let's see. We need a gray with the hitch. We need the hitch. We need the hitch for the back. We need the hitch for the back. Okay, so it is that side, and then we're going to press the hitch so the pivot point, the hitch is on the back. And then on top of that hitch, we are going to put a 4 block. That's going to go right on top there, like so. There we are. Thank you for joining me. You've got Mary live, Make It with Mary Construction, and today we are building a construction zone. We are so far OSHA compliant because we have our guy with a hard hat. His safety gear is on. We have our caution cones as well as our caution sign, letting you know that this is a hard hat area and to be careful. All right, and we're going to be building our skid, I believe I call it a skid steer because of the type of wheels that are on that, as well as has a front bucket loader and a wagon in the back, a dump wagon. Then in addition to that, and behind it, or beside, yeah, behind it, is we're going to do a second, which is going to be our crane and wrecking ball. So stay tuned, stay tuned. This is how I like to start my day, is doing some sort of relaxing, yet do some sort of build, or if you will, before I get out and do my real work here at the farm. So I got the guys in motion. The workers are here helping me around the farm to get the day started. And I will be outside later on working on the combination. It's my tiny house, I guess. I'm making it a tiny house. It was originally planned as a workout shed that morphed into a tiny home workout shed, because it's also going to be a place where guests can come and do, get to stay overnight, get to work out, get to relax. Has a restroom out there, because that bathroom is important, so that you're not always running into the bunkhouse or the RV. So it gives us another area that, as we're working out on the property, that people can utilize that area. All right, so now I've got that going, and I will be asking you questions and stuff later, like what's your favorite outfit that I wear, whether you prefer me in the overalls with the bikini underneath, with the tank top underneath, what you like there. Today I am still in my pajamas, as you can tell. I have not gotten ready for the day yet. I still need my coffee. I still need to get finished for the day, I guess, to get out there and get working. I won't have tree work today. So the tree work is finally done. Now there's a lot of cleanup of the scrubbies. The scrubbies still got to be cleaned up and burned, but all that large lumber, the delimbing, all of that has been taken care of. So now I can actually start splitting those logs that I have left over. I can start splitting them and drying them for the fall, so I can use those as firewood for my fire pit. My fire pit will also be a project. Right now it is just a bonfire pit, but it will be an actual seating area with a smaller fire pit in it. So right now it's just been a massive pit, because we've needed that to burn all the large lumber that I've had. All right, let's get going with 2 of the large red blocks. Next is I'm filling in the center here. I've got a red block to put in the center right there. Press that in, as well as press in the next one. I needed 2 6s, so that's 12. 2 6s does not make a 12, but in this case it does. And then I need a black one with a different hitch going, or the hitch going the other way, the ball point going the other way. So this is going to be on the other end here. So this has got the pin, so it'll click the other way. So here, this has got the 2 that's going to snap in between and pivot this way, and this is just going to pivot that way. Okay, let's move on. I've now put on the second rail, so that's where we're good there. Now we're putting on 2 of my exhaust pipes. So that is going to go on the yellow one that sticks up a little bit above the rest. See how that sticks up just a little bit above the rest of the thing there. So we're going to press those into place. So now my exhaust pipes are in. There we go. So it has good lungs going on there. Then we have a blue, a flat blue. The flat blue is probably going to be in my little one here. I need a 4 flat blue, 4 flat blue, and that's going to go up here. There we go. And then I need my 2 black ramps. That's not the right one. Let's see what we got in here. It's 2 of those. It must be in here. It's not, oh, it is vents. Okay. There we go. 2 ramp vents there. 1 on either side. And now my 2 vents are on the top. So there's my exhaust. And now we are going to need a yellow squiggly. We just need one, and a fender, and a long fender. is going to go down one side, and my long fender is going to go across there. There we go. So we got one side done there. And then I need the black. It's a 2 on top with a slant. There we go. 2 on top with a slant is going to go up front here. And we are then going to put in our seat so our guy can sit down and operate the machinery. Okay, so we got to press the seat, press that seat in. Come on, snap in there. Snap it down. There we go. Press it in good. Okay. And after that, did I miss one? Oh, I was supposed to put a yellow block in. A yellow 4 in. Gotcha. I was like, why am I off? Why am I off there? Thank you. You've got Mary Burke Live. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you follow me as well. I am here at the farm, ready to start my day. I am getting a late start, but thank you for joining me during my live as I kick off my morning with a light build before I get into the real build. But it helps my brain get going. Following instructions out of the book, because there's so many things that have to happen here on the farm. So I do something light and fun during the day. Now, everything that I do here, even if it is work, it is fun. I try to keep it light. I try to show you the lighter side of life and enjoy what I do here. So thank you so much for joining me, and hopefully you'll follow me. If you don't follow me, come on. There's always something fun happening here at the farm, so you might as well follow me. Now we got to put our steering wheel in. Here it is. Here's the steering wheel, and the wheel actually works. Now I remember when I used to get when I was a kid and Legos was coming out. It was just the basic things you had to use. It didn't come with instructions. It was just a box, and you had to make. They gave you suggestions and pictures, but they didn't really give you instructions on how to do this stuff. So okay. So now this is going to go in here. Oh, I was supposed to leave a space. That's why. Leave a space behind the seat. There we go. So now we've got our seat is in our skid steer. There we go. And now we're going to put on the other fender and our other side wall here. Get that going. Again, we want to make sure that he is all safe and snug and sound in his machine and so he can effectively haul and dump stuff around. All right, now it's time to put our bucket on, and we put our scooper there, and we got our scooper, and we're just gonna snap that in on the front, and we can raise and lower it where we need to. So depending on how we're grading, there we go. It can go just right along. And we need our cautions. Where's our cautions? Our top rails. There we go. Be careful. Safety, safety first. Safety first. There we go. So I guess this is a Caterpillar in the sense that, that it's all yellow. It's not the Kubota orange or John Deere colors. This is going to be maybe a cat. And now we need our hood. So our hood is going to snap. Oh, sorry. Before our hood, I need to hitchies. There we go. In front of, okay, so then the little, oops, I got stuck to it. The little clip-on is gonna go this way towards the steering wheel. And it's gonna have a little knobby on the front. Thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Live as I'm building our construction I'm actually doing a build on the vehicle for our construction site. We have our guy that is already OSHA compliant here. He's got his hard hat on, he's got his safety gear on, he's got his cones out, letting you know that, and his sign letting you know that it is a hard hat area. So make sure that you have your hard hat on before you enter the construction site. And now it is time to put this hood over, going the other way. Here we go. So we still have these pivot points here on the top for something to click into later. What are we clicking in? Oh, it's gonna be our roll cage. There we go. So you gotta have your roll cage. Gotta have your roll cage. Because if you've been following me, you know that I rolled my side by. So, and that roll cage definitely came in handy when I rolled my side by. You didn't see me because I wasn't filming when I actually rolled it. But you saw the aftermath where I had my arm in a sling and my wrist is still on the mend from that. So thank you all for reviewing my videos, liking my videos, commenting, helping my videos go viral. I do appreciate you being here and being part of the journey with me and enjoying this along with me as we build something together. So now it's time to put our rims on. Let's do the rim job right here. Here comes the rim job right there. I got 4 rims to put on. So the insides are gonna, the grooves, there we go, the deep grooves are gonna go to the inside on each one of the wheels as I put that rim on there. We're gonna put all 4 on, and then we are going to stretch the rubber. Yes, we're gonna stretch that rubber to go over here and stretch that rubber. We can do it, we can do it, we can do it without breaking it. Come on, stretch it. Come on, get up and over. Get up and over that rim. Oh, I popped off. I popped off the, there was a little too much pressure. The bucket loader popped off. There we go. Let's put it on the other side as well. That one was easier to get on. There we go. That rubber wanted to go on better. And now we can put our bucket back in. So now it moves along just fine. Okay, now we need 2. I got 1. Oh, it's only 1? Oh, I got it. What's in the back? Oh, okay. So, this is gonna be one of these here. It's gonna clip in the front, but it didn't say anything about clipping in the back. So it must be that these vents, it clips into the vent, or does it just sit? But let's clip this one in first, and then, oh, it just sits. Okay, there we go. We got it just sitting there. Ooh, I got untied. You gotta tie me back up again. There. All right, and now, my little caterpillar, bucket loader, skid steer, whatever you want to call it, and it's going to have the little emergency light on the top of the roll cage. So here we go. It doesn't say which one you can put it on, but there. So put it on any one of those 4 up there, and now my roll cage flips down so I can put my guy can go right inside there, and I can roll it around so he can, there we go, sit him in his seat. And we can roll it down. Ta-da! but we're not done yet. Oh no, because we still have the wagon. So here's the wagon, the bottom of the wagon. So we got this one. Oh, we got blues first. You gotta build it first. Help me build it. Thank you. You've got Mary live. You know you're on the right account. You've got the real Mary as I am here doing my morning construction build. And yes, it's a little tongue-in-cheek because the construction build is a construction site. It's Legos, and it's my fun way to get the day started. So I've already got I'm still in my PJs. I know I should have gotten ready for the day, but it's a little late getting going this morning. So we're gonna put one of these on the back, and then we're gonna skip a space. We're gonna put, so we have a little space in between. We're gonna put one of those, and then we're gonna put our hitch. So here's our, oh, I guess this is the ball. Sorry, this is our ball. Here's the hitch, and we have our ball and hitch. So yes. So we're gonna put the ball on there. Snap that ball into place right here. Excellent. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for following me. If you don't follow me, you should follow me. And there's always something fun happening, like putting together a construction site with me. As well as following me on my daily excursions. You get to see my life here on the farm. And you know you've got the real Mary. There's so many fake Marys out there that please make sure that you are following the real Mary. If you have any questions about what platforms I'm on, you should be going to my bio, because it'll tell you exactly what my approved, my correct accounts are, what my true accounts are. There's so many fakes out there. They are all in my bio. So make sure that you go to my bio and follow the correct accounts, because I am on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, plenty of other sites, Cameo. I am on those, but there's also sites that I am definitely not on. So I'm not on Telegram. I get that one a lot. Hey, I messaged you on Telegram. I don't have Telegram, so you're not messaging me, you're messaging the fakes. Please make sure that you're following the right, the correct, the true Mary Burke, okay? The real Mary Burke, right here. So now we're gonna stick this upside down with the rim or the ledge here going forward, so that so we're putting the ball on the right side of the dump truck because we want that to pivot, right? So when you're dumping it, you're dumping the right way. There we go. We're gonna snap that into place right there. So it's centered in the middle there. And then we're gonna put our axle in the middle of that. So we put that axle right there in the middle. So again, if we can dump as needed. And then we're gonna put more rims. I got more rims to go, but we're gonna put those on the tires first. So we gotta snap that wheel around the rim, snap it into place, press it in, so it's even on either side. There we go, right there in the middle. We got it, we got it, we got it. All right, now we are going to put those on with the nice side out. We're gonna slide it on to that axle and snap those wheels into place so that they spin. There we go, we got the next one is right here. There you go. And you can see that we just snap that right into place, like so. Now we're gonna snap that into our, there. And now it can move. And it is true, so that when you back up, you have to keep it, it's gonna, depending on how you move, is how the back is gonna move as well. So there we go, number one. Ooh. thought we were done, but we're not. We have some blocks. We have some cement blocks that we can put in our bucket loader. There we go. So snap those in. We can only fit 2 in our bucket. Our bucket isn't that big. Either that or those are awfully big boxes. So we can lower it, lift it, there we go. And can we scoop it? Let's see how accurate it is. I guess we gotta put something against it for it to slide up and in. And then we can lift our bucket. Come on guys, lift our bucket. And we can put one in the back. And we can, oh, I guess it doesn't really dump. I thought it was gonna dump. See, it needs, needs some struts on it, so it could actually dump. So we can just haul in this wagon. We can't really dump. If I take that off, then we can dump. So, but in real life, you would have a lever and some struts under there so that you could dump it. So there we go. So that's number 1. Number 1 is done. There. Excellent. Thank you for joining me while we put together our construction zone, our caterpillar, our whatever you want to call it, our skid steer with bucket loader and dump a wagon. I'm going to put my creamer away and we're going to start in on number 2 because we still have a crane. We still, see, there's still a crane and a wrecking ball to be done. So thank you for joining me. We got Mary live. And if you were with me yesterday, you know that I put together my camper. And yes, I have them sitting on the roof. Yes, they've got a deck up on top of the camper. So I know it's not very safe and no one's driving it. I understand. There. But it is pretty cool because it does have a side that opens up so that you can see the inside of the camper that is built as well. I'm easily amused, as you can tell. All right, I got a guy in this one too. All right, I was concerned. I was concerned that maybe we only had one guy to go between the 2 things, and who's gonna work the wrecking ball? Is he gonna run from the wrecking ball to the wrecking ball to my skid steer? Okay, so I am hoping that we have more compliancy stuff in there. I'm going to take out all the pieces and I'm going to keep the little pieces all together. The hard hat's going to be in there. Oh, this guy has glasses. He's got glasses. The one that does the wrecking ball has glasses, whereas the guy that does this one has a beard. All right. And he's wearing the orange vest, and suspenders. So he is wearing that orange safety vest. Oh, I guess that's the reflective tape. Maybe that's the reflective tape. Where's his legs? Gotta find his legs. Blue legs. He's got blue. All right, so he's the opposite of the other guy. So let's get him all OSHA compliant right now. Let's build him. So he's got his orange reflective safety gear vest. We have his glasses. So he has safety glasses on. That's what that is. He's wearing his safety glasses. I got it now. He is OSHA compliant. All right. Now, there we go. And we got his hard hat. So he is all set up. He is ready and in the construction zone. So he is ready to go. And he can be on the work site. He's got all of his safety gear. He's got his hard hat on. He is all good. Now we have our this is going to be an octagon. And we need 2 ramps up here. They are gray ramps. with fours, twos or fours, twos. Okay, we're gonna pick a side closest to me and put those, there we go, put those two on. And then we're gonna take one of these gates, well, cage, we're building the platform. So which side, does it matter? Yeah, no, let's do that the other way. They want the hollow parts on the inside. They want it to look like it's complete steel poles that are gonna be part of the cage, the platform. And then we're gonna take two black fours singles and we're gonna put those right there. So put those into place. Here we go. Thank you so much for joining me live. You've got Mary Burke as I am putting together a construction zone. Right now, I am building a crane and with a wrecking ball. We've already put together our skid steer, Caterpillar bucket loader with our dump wagon that is it doesn't have struts. So Lego, you missed the struts on that so that it could actually dump. Just letting you know. Because they come up with all these neat little pieces. You'd think that they'd have the little struts. I know it's only for 5+ or something like that. I'm sure the older one, how old do you have to be for this one? Oh, 4. So maybe the struts are in the older one, for older ones. I went with the simple construction, clearly. All right, and 2 of those, we got those 2 in. Now we're gonna put our other steel support up here. Now we're gonna put our top platform up there. So we're high up. And we're gonna get 2 of those. I need 2s with the little female hitch thingies there. And we're gonna put those on top of the gray in the back. Building up, building up. Snap it in, snap it on, strap it on there. There we go. And now I need my caution. Remember, I have to be safety compliant. There we go. We have our caution cap. Excuse me. Thank you for joining Mary live. You know you're on the real Mary Burke site because I'm here live with you, chatting, putting together our wrecking ball. Here she comes to wreck the day. I don't know if anybody, excuse me, a little bit of smoke from the fire is coming in through the window. I'm gonna close that window. Anybody remembers, was it Underdog? Underdog was the with Bullwinkle and Madam, oh, what was her name? But Bullwinkle, but it was, and that was his, Underdog was, here he comes to save the day. I always did wreck the day, but, okay, let's go. I need this little thingy to go. Wow, I might need some water. Hold on, not cough. I am still right here. Wow, that gave me a tickle in my throat. That smoke got in there. There we go. All right, clear my throat. Let me clear my throat and then, okay, that was a song. I forget who sang that. Let me clear my throat. Okay, it'll come to me. And then 2 of the little thingies in here. I need the little bar ones. So we have the little bar ones. There, I got 2 of those. One. I need the other one. There's the other one. And my doohickey. Now with my thing here towards me, and we're gonna go in the middle, but on either side. There we go. And then we're gonna put the doohickeys on the outside, right like so. The bars, because it's gonna be a pivot point for something. And then we're gonna put 2 yellow caps over our, right now it's not structurally sound because we have a break in there. So we're gonna cap it to make it stronger. So it covers both. Covers our seam. There we go. And now we're gonna put our ladder off of one. Guy needs to be able to climb up, right? Or is that the boom? That could be, no, that's the ladder. We got a ladder, ladder up. Because we're just gonna use that as our boom. I need a round, okay, so we can move this off to the side. I need the round wheel. And we're gonna build the seat and boom now. Okay, so we're gonna put the seat on one side. Here's our seat for our guy to sit on. And we're gonna build his control panel. We need a control panel that has the pivot point on it. Because again, we're gonna have that boom for our, well, that's what I'm calling it. Isn't that what that's called? Boom. Boom, boom, boom. Let me hear you say real. Okay, so I cannot sing, by the way, but I do, every time I say something like that, it just reminds me of a song. Now we're gonna put our instrument panel on. Thank you for following me. If you don't follow me, you should follow me. There's always something fun happening here with me, Mary. There's something about Mary, right? There's just something about Mary. There's our control panel. See, our guy over here on this one, he doesn't have a control panel. He's just got a steering wheel. I don't know where his gear shift is because you always have to put it in gear. So he's missing his shifter. Poor guy, he's missing his shifter. All right. Here we at least have an instrument panel so we can tell how fast we're going, how many RPMs we're using. So there. And I still have that tickle in my throat. All right, then we're gonna need the 2 yellows that are gonna go on either side. And these are our handles to get in, I guess, our side cages, our safety cages. There we go, the slant is gonna go inside to give us a wider base in there. So there is that. And now we're gonna put our boom on. There, snap the boom on. Now he's got the, it can go up and down and telescope. And there you go. There. All right, now we gotta put the ball on the end, right? So we have our doohickey that's gonna click onto the end there. So we got that. And we're gonna lay that out flat. It's gonna go out like a towel rack holder. There you go. No, that's how I wanted it. Okay. And now it's giving me some sort of arrow. Oh, it's showing me which one. Well, as I'm looking at it, as I'm looking at the seat, I want this one here, the right side of the seat. Looking at the right side is how we're going to build our wrecking ball, because our wrecking ball came in pieces. Okay, so we are going to need the bottom and the top of our wrecking ball. So we're gonna put those together, snap those together. Then we're gonna need a round disc, which is in here. We've got our round disc with a hole in the top, and that's gonna sit on the top. Snap in there. And then we need our chain because the wrecking ball is going to have a chain on it. So it can swing, the ball can swing. We want the balls to swing. And that is gonna snap into one end, and then that is gonna snap into the other end. So here we go. I didn't put them on the, oh, I was supposed to put it up there. That's what it was telling me to do. All right, so we're gonna put this with the boom facing the ladder. Let's see, boom is facing the ladder. There we go. Thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Burke Live. This is my true account. This is the account to follow. This is the correct account. There's so many fakes out there. You know you've got the real Mary because I am here with you live. So make sure that this is the account that you follow, not the fakes. Please don't follow the fakes. Follow me, the real Mary. As I have a froggy in my throat. So now, let's see. Now that it's up on top, we can connect the ball, the wrecking ball, to, where is it go? Is it going in between or is it going on top? It looks like it's on top. It can't be on top, can it? I guess it can be. They want to, no, it should be in the middle. Shouldn't it be in the middle? It looks like it should be in the middle, but I guess it's going to snap on the top. Oh, I thought it was going in the middle. That would make more sense. Yeah, okay. Okay. And now we have our winch. We need our winch. We need our winch. Winch. Okay, that's gonna go on the back. So how's that going on the back? Where's that going? How do you put that on it? That's in the snappy part. Oh, just the hook sits there? Okay. Where's the rest of our tools go? Levers are down the bottom. We got not levers. We've got we got a shovel, and we've got a pickaxe or a sledge. So we got a sledge and a shovel. Sledge and a shovel are going to go in the holders because they were considerate enough to give us holders on the construction site. There we go. So we can store our supplies. Okay, now we need to build, oops, that one didn't snap in. Okay, now we need to build our wall. Here's our walls. We get 3. Thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Burke Live. As we're putting together our construction zone. Yes, I kind of faked you. It wasn't really construction today, except for my Lego construction. There we go. There's 3 of those. And here's my brick wall. It even has the little thingies in the front to show you the mortise and the mortar. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna put that cap on top. Maybe. There. Snap it into place. There we go. Snap that one into place. Here we go. 2 in, 2 down. Okay. Now we can put our guy in his seat. There we go. He's got a little bit of rock there. And now we can move around and we can, I guess we're going to have to build it up higher so that we can, that's as low as it goes. There. So we can wreck the day. All right, so let's do that. Let's build these up that way. And then we can do that. It's a terrible wall. Aha, there's the wrecking ball. All right, so we can do 3 high, that. When we're in the caution zone, we got our caution stuff here and here, but we need it 3 high for it to, because it doesn't go lower than that. So our crane doesn't go low enough. Sometimes it just isn't long enough. Sometimes the chain just ain't long enough to get where it needs to go. All right, now we're gonna build our cement mixer, because I also have in here is the cement mixer. And then we can change out the wrecking ball and pick up the cement mixer. I got where they're going with this now. All right, so here we go. We got our base of our wagon. I'm knocking over the wall. I broke the wall. There we go. We're gonna put a 4 square on there with a round and square there, because it has the hole on it. And then we're gonna put the red going the opposite direction with the male part that sticks out right there. So here we have the male part that sticks out right there. And then we've got our handle, our safety grip up top, and that is gonna be facing what way? That's gonna be facing the same, the slant is gonna be facing the same side as our thingy. And now we are going to put that over our axle for our wagon. There we go. And now we're just, oh, okay, it doesn't. Look at these itty bitty, they're cute. 1, 2, 3, I'm missing one. Uh-oh. Oh, they gave me 1 extra. I gotcha. This is only a two wheels, not 4 wheels. So we gotta put the rims, do the rim job again, snap the wheel, snap the rubber onto the rim. There we go, snap that rubber onto the rim, like so. Get it between your fingers and press hard. And now we're gonna put it, make sure that you have it going the right way so that the wheels, the rims are showing out, and the female section is on the other side. And you slide that male into the female right there. Now we got our wheels going. All right, and now we are going to put our base on the cement. They like so, and then we're going to, is that all there is to it? I guess so. And then we're gonna stick our cement mixer. Now it spins that way. There we go. See, the cement mixer can spin like so. And we are, I guess this is our jackhammer, because in case we have to break up the brick. So say we gotta break it up, we've got our jackhammer to jackhammer the ground there. So, and that is going to go into the hole on the back. Here we go, we got our jackhammer. Oh, and we gotta put our cement. Can't forget the cement. The cement has to be in the cement mixer. So they gave me little tiny nubbies to put in there as my cement. How am I supposed to get those in there? Are they just free? Or are they supposed to be against the back? Hold on. There is no way. Those are just gonna be free sitting in there. There is no way to do that unless I do like a couple of those. And will those even work if I stick the cement in there? Cross, because you always get something. Oh, okay, so they're just supposed to be loose. Now that's a choking hazard. That is definitely not OSHA approved. Just saying. Okay, so now we got that. I need my handle. My handle is, which way is my handle again? I gotta go back to my handle. slant towards the front. Gotta snap that in. Gonna have to turn it sideways. Ah, get that in there. Thank you. You've got Mary Burke Live. I am here putting together my construction site. It is all OSHA approved and safe. So we are ready to have some fun because we are complete. My guy is my safety guy, has his hard hat on, his orange vest with reflective tape. My Caterpillar guy over here with my bucket loader, a skid steer, and my dump wagon. He is in blue with orange safety reflective. He's got orange pants, and this one has the blue pants. Now we're gonna put that like that, and we put the cement inside the mixer. And say I want to get rid of those just fall all over the place. I am not liking that at all. So you know what? I'm gonna come along and I'm gonna scoop those little cement things up. There we go, scoop the cement things. Come on, get in the bucket. All right, I guess I need something bigger. There, just gonna put all that in the bucket for now. I know that's not really how it would go, but now we're gonna put this down. Take the ball off, put the ball in there. And on the back, oh, did I lose it already? Man, oh man. Where did my little winch go? I have a little winch. Where did the winch go? Okay, guys, did you see what I did with my winch? Where did my winch go? Oh, no, it's right here. So now, I bet you what I can do is I can change that out. That's what goes in here. My little ball goes in there. And now I can raise and lower my cement mixer, depending on where you are in the world. My cement or cement, but the jackhammer fell down. So, gotta remember to take the jackhammer off the back of the cement mixer while you are, but it doesn't have a little place to put that now. I guess we'd have to swap it out with the shovel. We could put the shovel in. Does that fit in there too? I must. Okay, there we go. Ta-da! So now we can move, we can place. It's not gonna work there. But does it work off of, okay, so get that. It's only gonna work there. That won't work with that. Because I was wondering if I took this off, can I then put this on there? But it's different heights. So, and I would need a pin. I'd need a cotter pin in there or something. I need to put it in it. So that's not gonna work with that. So we have that on the side here. And then we can put this back together. We have this, not the shovel. Oh, sometimes you need a shovel because when this thing is turning, you have to, sometimes you have the chute that comes out for the cement to pour out of, but sometimes you need to shovel it too because sometimes it doesn't mix so good. If you've got one of those hand mixer ones, or you got one of those personal size ones, sometimes you still gotta mix it, even though it's folding over, you still gotta get in there and get a little dirty. So here we go. There's my construction site, all OSHA compliant, all ready to go, cones and all. So my camper, if it were driving by, would have to go around the construction site. Don't drive through the construction site because you might get hit with a wrecking ball. That would be bad. So let's put our wrecking ball back on the top so it has a place to stay. And let's put our hook, hang our hook back on its rack over there. Oops, it's not as tight a fit as I'd like. There we go, there. And ta-da, we are done with our construction zone for the day. Thank you so much for joining me. You know what that means, right? When I'm done with the project, it's time for me to get ready for the day and go out and get to the real work. But I do appreciate you being here. I now have to figure out a project for tomorrow. Could be a puzzle, could be another. I do have a build my barn door coming in, so I will be building a barn door later this week. So we shall see. But now I am open for business. And I'm gonna put my guys and my wrecking ball up high. I've got my construction zone, caution, cement mixer, a couple of wrecking balls here, a couple of things here, and there we go. And I need 3 of those. There we go. 3 of those. I need 2 of those like that. Thank you for joining me as I play with my Legos. But you've got Mary live. The only thing left that I have to do this morning is the dishes and finish my coffee. So when my coffee is gone, question and answers are over, but I am open for questions right now. So put your question in the comment. In order for me to see them, I do have to climb on the countertop, unfortunately. So that is that. But thank you for joining me. You've got Mary Burke live. We just finished up our construction project for the morning, and it is time for me to get ready to say goodbye before I finish my coffee. Thank you for joining me. You should join me. You should join me every day, either for my lives or follow my videos. Follow me so you get my videos every day, my shorts, my reels, my lives, my videos, my TikToks. So thank you for helping me get my videos to go viral. The manually powered gate is still going strong. The wood that Stella eats is still going strong. Stella is outside. She doesn't want to come in and play with me today, but she is out around the farm already wreaking havoc with the guys. So if you have any questions, now is your opportunity to ask me, and I will try to answer your questions. We shall see what you've got for questions. I do have to get in close, unfortunately, to see your questions because I don't have it's not up big and tall or whatever. It's not like a teleprompter. They are just scrolling by. So thank you for joining me during my live. I appreciate you joining me today. You've got Mary Burke Live. You know you've got the right account. You know I should do ASMR. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I do the sounds of nature around here on the farm. I do have a couple of those reels and or Instagrams or TikToks where you just have the sounds between around here on the farm. So that is, or sometimes it's the sound of a saw or whatever I am working on at the moment. What color are my what? I missed. What color are my eyes? Are hazel, if that's what you were asking. If you're talking about my socks are gray, but they are always, I always use an argyle or a fair isle. So I have green, purple, peach, or coral in my socks. So those are some. I just knocked over my caution sign. So there you go. But if you have any more questions, this is your chance to ask me. If you have anything that you would like to say, I can ask you which is your favorite of my videos. What's your favorite video? There's so many of them. I've been doing this for years, so there's so many. I like it. If you've been following me for a very long time on different on these accounts, you know that this is not my original account. My original account got shut down. But there on the farm, I did a rain barrel collection, water collection for around the farm, and that was a viral video from a few years ago. So was cutting down trees originally, was also a viral video from a couple of years ago. So thank you for thinking that I'm beautiful. Thank you for joining me. I hope that you will follow me here on my account, because you know you've got the right account while I'm here talking and chatting with you. So again, if you have a question, I will try. Sometimes it scrolls by so fast depending on how many people are joining in. Do I have a video of me putting on lipstick? I think throughout the years I have definitely done one like that. I haven't done one recently. So what's my plan? I can't read the rest of that. I have a plan for around the farm as well as for the rest of the day. I have plans to work on the workout shed. I have the workout shed to do, as well as some yard work or work around the property. Thank you for the roses. I love when I get roses and hearts. Thank you so much for those. I do appreciate that. Am I married? Yes, I am married. I've been married to the same person for the last 30 years. So that's how you also know that you don't have the right account, because there is somebody out there that is always trying to say, that steals my content and then relabels it as their own, as that I'm a lonely woman starting single this stage of my life, and to go to their bio link, and it does not bring you to anything that is me. So just be careful of those ones, because they're out there. There's plenty of fake Marys out there, so make sure you're following the right Mary. Where am I from? Well, that's a loaded question. The farm is here in Alabama. I have a property that is by the beach in Florida, but originally I am from the Northeast. So you may catch that on a few of my words, the way that I say them. It'll come out and you will catch the Northeast in me. So I am Irish Catholic, or I was raised Catholic, but definitely Irish. I believe I am 7th generation Irish here in the U.S. So that I did that through ancestry. So I've been able to trace that all the way back to the 1700s, I believe, in Ireland, England, and Scotland. So that's the majority of my ancestry. So let's see, any other questions that we have? Where are you all from? I guess that is a good question. You can certainly post where you're from. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Canada, the northern border from Canada. Now, I've only been to the eastern side of Canada. I've been to Montreal and Quebec. So that's, when I was younger, I went up to Montreal and Quebec. Quebec, you don't say that, you don't, it's got a kind of a K sound to it. If you say Quebec, they look at you, Quebec, eh? So, let's see, I'm looking to see if there's any more questions from DC. I have been to DC as well. When I was down in DC, I had a flight out of DC. Well, it was out of the Dulles or whatever. It was out of there, and I was supposed to be flying back for 4th of July, and I had a rental car, and I got a notification that my flight had been canceled, and I had promised that I would be back for the 4th of July for family events. So I quickly called up the airline to say, hey, being naive, I didn't really fly all that often. And I said, hey, I got to get on the next flight. Can we just, since my flight got canceled, can we just do another flight? And they said, ma'am, there's a hurricane coming up the coast. There are no flights. The airport has been shut down. So instead, I took that rental car and drove through the night to get back to make sure that I was home for the festivities on the 4th of July. So that is my, but I was standing right at the Lincoln Monument when that happened. And I was like, oh man, got to cut my visit short here. I thought we had a couple more hours to explore DC, and instead I had to end it a little bit more abruptly than I had wanted to and drive home. But I drove through the night, drove through the hurricane. It wasn't bad. It was way off coast. It did not nearly hit as bad as it was supposed to at that time. So that's my DC experience. Haven't been back since. So where else in the world are you guys from? I have been to Ireland. I've been to Dublin. I've been to England, Birmingham, Sheffield, London. I've been to Scotland, to Aberdeen. I have been to France, to Paris and a suburb of Paris, as well as Bordeaux. There's a few places that I've been to. I've been to Budapest, Hungary. I still want to get over to Italy. Haven't been over there yet. I spent 4 months in South America when I was younger. I used to tour as a professional athlete. So I did a South America and Europe tour, and that was where they had me. So those are some insights into Mary. Thank you for joining me. If you have any questions, now is your chance to ask. Otherwise, I've got to get into drinking my coffee. It is going to be relatively cold now, so we shall see. And if you have any questions, you can put them up there. It is hard for me to see the questions because I am on the other side of the world, really, from the prompter. Let's see. Oh, that writing is. Have I been to Ireland? Yes, I have been to Ireland. I spent a month in Ireland. It is, at that time that I was there, it was relatively difficult to get around. I spent a month in Dublin, but for the first 2 weeks, I was on USA time, and I worked USA time. So I worked at night, essentially, and then I hadn't been switched over. And then the tour switched, and I was working nights there. The show was at night. And so it took a minute for the jet lag to hit, and I didn't have much time to explore, and everything there was either by train or by bus. So, and I didn't get down to County Cork, which is where my family is from, so I do want to go back to Ireland and explore County Cork. And a lot of Ireland, because I did spend most of it in just Dublin. Beautiful, beautiful country. I definitely will go back. So, hi there, welcome, welcome, welcome. You're from India. Now, I have never been to India. Never been to India or over to that side. So that is, I don't know that I'll get over there. I don't know or not. There are so many places I do want to visit. So who knows? Who knows where it will take me? But where life will take me. So, but you've got Mary Live. I am finishing up my coffee, and time for me to get going on with my real work. So it'll be time to go. And you should follow me, so you make sure you join me and follow me, and on this journey here at the farm and my travels. Later in the week, I will be traveling again, so I have some things that I need to do down at the beach house, so I will be back in that area. So I love going down to the beach house, but that will be a quick visit. I'll just be down for the weekend and then back. So, and then there's lots of exciting stuff coming up that you should join me for. I have a trip planned to a dude ranch, so that'll be fun. Like I don't get enough in the farm life, I've got to go to a dude ranch. But yes, I am going to go to the dude ranch and have some fun there. So make sure that you follow me and join me. What kind of coffee do I drink? I am a Dunkin's girl. I am a Dunkin's girl. I have been a Dunkin's girl before Dunkin's was a thing, because again, I am from the Northeast where Dunkin's is a way of life. It is not just coffee. Definitely not a Starbucks girl. You won't see me drinking Starbucks. I think that coffee it's not for me. It always tastes burnt. I don't know why, but Starbucks coffee always tastes burnt. But Dunkin's, like I said, I've been with Dunkin' since the little old guy was on the commercial saying that he had to get up to make the donuts. And I had friends that worked there that actually used to get up and make the donuts at the location that each one of the Dunkin' Donuts used to have the machinery there to make their donuts every day. So instead of getting it from a general distributor and shipped in every day, the donuts were made fresh right there. So, jumping jacks, I do jumping jacks every day. Crunches every day. I stay fit every day. Working here at the farm as well as doing workouts. You will see, I will often post videos of me and my workouts. Sometimes I do a live. If I'm doing yoga or something that you can join in on, then I will also include you. I haven't done a live doing that lately, so who knows? Maybe I'll do a live doing that again. That is another one where I really can't interact with you while I'm doing the yoga. However, afterwards I certainly can. You're from Malaysia? Well, welcome from Malaysia. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm happy that you're military fit. I like with military fit. Doing those push-ups are killer. To do military push-ups are a killer push-up. I'm still gaining strength back in my wrist from rolling my side by, so those push-ups are going to be a little bit wonky for a bit until I can build that strength back up in my wrist. So, Pell City, Alabama. Oh, great. I'm new to Alabama. I will be honest with that. I'm just 3 years into Alabama, so I'm still learning where things are in Alabama. I am Southeast Alabama because the property is in Florida. I just went, not over the line because my Florida property is probably 6 or 7 hours away from the Alabama property, but I am in the southeast section of Alabama. So I don't tell you exactly where I am. You are my neighbor, but I don't want you to be, maybe not my next door neighbor. So, although I do get a lot of drive-bys here, so at the farm. And I do bump into people all the time, by the way. I do bump into fans or people that see me all the time. Lowe's especially. Lowe's, Tractor Supply, Walmart. Those are all big chains up here. So don't be surprised in Alabama if you bump into Mary, because I'm always out and about looking for something. So yes, I am married. I do have children. My children are all grown. I'm married to the same wonderful man for 30 years, and our children, we have our children together. So, but thank you so much for asking. I don't know why, it's hard to see that one. Thank you so much for joining me. I am almost to the end of my coffee, so now is the time. Thank you for joining me, Mary Burke Live. You've got the real Mary Burke. This is the account to follow. This is the one to make sure that you're not following the fakes, because there are a ton of fakes out there. Just make sure that you got the right Mary Burke. If you have any questions on where to find me, make sure that you go to my bio, because all the information on where to find me and my approved accounts are on my bio. So that's where you get me. All right. So make sure you got the right accounts. Make sure that you're following the correct Mary Burke, and make sure that you don't get fooled by the fakes. And so that's my take on it. And it is time for me to finish up my coffee and get out and get on with my day. I thank you for joining me while I put together my wrecking ball. Yes, we had a crane and a wrecking ball. We also had a jackhammer and my cement mixer. And I have to hand off a tape measure to one of the crew. And that's really letting me know it's time to get out there because they're coming in and asking me for my tape measure. And then I have my skid steer, Caterpillar, whatever you want to call it. I know Caterpillar is the brand name. I'm guessing that it is a Caterpillar because it is yellow. Although, does John Deere on their big construction stuff also use yellow? I know it's not Kubota because Kubota's yellow. So anyways, but they didn't brand name it, but they went with yellow, so I'm guessing. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you guys all have a great rest of your Tuesday. Join me tomorrow. I'll have more fun to start off the day, and I hope you get your day started the same way with me, making it with Mary Construction. Lots of projects going on here at the farm, so make sure you stay tuned and make sure you follow through. Check out my profile, check out my videos, check out my reels, my TikToks, just check them all out. Like them, heart them, and follow. There you go. Thanks so much, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, because my coffee is now 2 more gulps, and my coffee is now complete. So, you know the drill. Make sure you're following me, the real Mary Burke. Hit the follow button, hit the like button, and check out my profile to find out where else you can find me and see all of my videos. Make them favorites. Help me go viral, and enjoy your day. I'll be back. So, enjoy, everybody.